I'd like to introduce you now to Len Deo with the New Jersey Family Policy Council. Len, thanks for dropping by.
Hey, Stuart, it's great to be here, and we're so excited about the relationship that the Family Policy Councils have with Focus on the Family. It's been a great benefit and advantage to us in our formation process and as we continue to grow and engage these critical cultural issues.
We're glad that you're there doing the work every day. Give us a little thumbnail of where you're based, how many people work with you, that kind of thing.
Well, the Family Policy Council is based in both Whippany, New Jersey, and Trenton. We have a satellite office in Trenton, obviously for lobbying and for doing the things that we do in the public square. We have right now 8 people on staff, 4 full-timers and 5 part-timers, engaged in youth culture and marriage and fund development and research, communications, and all those good things that a Family Policy Council is engaged in.
You're touching on this a bit already, but talk to me about the issues that you deal with regularly. Give me an idea of where the fights are in New Jersey.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I was to say succinctly what is the Family Policy Council about, it's kind of like, you know, we're all about preserving, protecting, promoting marriage, family, faith, and religious freedom. Right now in New Jersey, our #1 priority is the issue of protecting marriage from being radically redefined. A lot of our resources and energy are going into that. But at the same time, we don't want to forget about the issue of promoting marriage. So we do have our Marriage Builders program, which is reaching out to churches and communities, working with them to promote the institution of marriage, to build stronger premarital preparation programs, and to do post-Cana preparation so that after couples are married, they've got some support systems in the church. Yeah. It's exciting, and we're really happy about it.
It sounds like a good program. That's cool. Tell me a little bit more about how you work to influence outcomes, both through the legislature and also around the state.
Well, you know, being in New Jersey, it's a very blue state,
yeah.
And I'm not going to start singing that song, I'm so blue, but basically we work to, you know, talk to the legislators about the issues that are really critically important, especially on the issue of marriage. Right now, there's a movement to redefine marriage legislatively. The courts have come down on the side that the legislature needed to create either same-sex marriage or a parallel structure.
Right.
They chose the parallel structure. We obviously testified against that, but at this point in time, the leader of Garden State Equality has said over the next 2 years that legislatively they will pass a same-sex marriage bill in New Jersey.
Wow.
So we're engaging that, we're fighting that, we're doing the things to put heat on some of the legislators and doing obviously some of those activities through our C4, which is called New Jersey Family First.
Tell me what you see down the road for your organization. What would you like to do in the future?
Well, we would just like the organization to be the go-to point for legislators and for pastors. One of the biggest roles that we see is our privilege to serve the church. We think, obviously, if the church is not involved in these critical cultural issues, we might as well all go home.
Right.
And so we've created great relationships with pastors all over the state of New Jersey. We have a Clergy Advisory Council, which is very vibrant and growing. What we attempt to do with that is, #1, we tell the pastors, we're not here to lead the church. That's your role and responsibility. And obviously the cultural issues are not their #1 priority. Obviously it's to, you know, save the lost and equip the saints.
Right.
But issues are important to the pastors, so they look to the FPC now as a tool. And so we're excited about that. That's helping grow the capacity for the organization. And we believe it's starting to build influence for the FPC, as now we're hearing more and more from other pastors and also from legislators as they call to find out, hey, where do you guys stand on these issues?
These are tough battles to fight. What keeps you motivated? What keeps you in the fight?
My faith in Jesus Christ is really what keeps me in the fight. If you don't have faith in this battle, you're a dead man.
Yeah.
And I truly believe that, well, just like the founders of our great nation, I mean, there were great issues back then. And I really believe that this is a reformation, that we are being called to do the same things in different ways, but that, you know, the various executive directors, Dr. Dobson and the Ministry of Focus, the Ministry of the Family Research Council, Alliance Defense Fund, all these organizations, I believe, are being raised up by God to fight the good fight and to hopefully prevent our culture from really sliding down a very dark slope.
Very good. Len, thanks for sharing with us.
You got it. It's my privilege.